I'll be real with you. This is not really a big deal. It's so crazy when you just see the kinds of things that people want you to talk about, man. It's always very interesting. It's always about good supports and stuff, so the stuff. So shout out to your boy Matt. I think it's Matt B and your boy Jay because those guys always send me really good football news stories in my DM. So shout out to you guys for sending me those things, but it really helps just to because again I can always find out all the good football news. So they always get me interested, because man, shout out to your boy Matt. Shout out to your boy Jay, man. Thank you for sending me those stuff in the DM. So they sent me the stuff as long as other guys. And guys, my mentions were: have you seen the Vini story? Have you seen the Vini story? Have you seen the whole Vini story? And I'll keep it real with you. I don't see anything wrong here. I don't see anything wrong. There is nothing wrong in what your boy Vinny did here because it could have been a lot worse. And I'm going to give you an example of why it's not wrong. Because I'm going to give you an example of another person where okay, it's quite wrong. So let's start with the exchange. So this is a leaked conversation between Brazilian model Ana Silva and Vini Jr. And also, guys, like, why are we getting stuff that's leaked? Why? Hold on, let me just make that a little bit smaller. There we go. All right, cool. So, off the bat is crazy. And guys, I'm gonna defend that. Send a explicit video. And obviously, guys, let me translate. It's probably send me an ass pic, send me a nude pic, or whatsoever. It is what it is. Which there's because I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong there, and I'll explain. I'll explain because there's a bit of context there. Now, saying this, if you have no relationship with someone, is crazy. If this is the first interaction you have with someone, and just send a nude pic, and that's your opening line, you're a psycho. I'm not the kind of woman who's going to send you videos when you haven't done anything to deserve them. Hold up. So if he does something to, so she didn't say that I'm not the kind of woman who doesn't send these videos or send the stuff. She says that I'll only send it if you deserve it. That's saying you have to read between the lines. You talk to me when you want and ask me for a video. It would be easier for you to subscribe to OnlyFans. Hey, shout out to Rachel out there, Rachel, my girl, man. Brenna Moore. Or go to a porn website because for me, that's just maniacal. Shout out to your boy KJ, diabolical, really. You're so egocentric. Vinny's response, and this is where it's very key. Sorry, baby, I understand you perfectly. My bad. We started off on the wrong foot, and I hope things get better. Respect always comes first. And there's nothing, and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. You see, what would be bad is if he then got angry, but like, oh man, you B word, blah blah blah, you're such a W word, you're such a WHORE, blah blah. Why didn't you just send a pic? You think you're so cool? You'll send a pic, then that'll be bad. He's said, okay, my bad. It was the wrong thing to say, and then kept it moving. So there's nothing wrong. So this just has saying that he would ask. So this was in I'm talking about Vinny. He would ask me to show up without wanting to take responsibility for my travels, food. Hold up. He would ask me to show up without wanting to take responsibility for my travel or my food. Okay. This is the thing. I don't know my boy Trudon is in the chat because I know me and Trudon I think we're probably around the same age and your boy Splash as well. So me Trudon and Splash we're around the same age. So I'm just saying me I think. I feel weird saying this, but guys, we're here, guys. It's a football hotspot. We like to have fun, and we're going to discuss Twitter Hangout. Do you have a duty to cover travel and food for a booty call? That's a question. I'm just going to stop there. And it's a question you can ask. Is there a legal requirement to cover travel and food for a booty call? I'm just going to leave it there. If this is a booty call, this is not an escort, because again, for escorts, there's the actual prices and everything. So I wouldn't know anything about that. I said I would. Hold up, I wouldn't know anything about that. No, seriously, I wouldn't know anything about that. Come on, guys, come on. I'm not that kind of guy. Trust me. You have to respect me. No, seriously, I don't know anything about that. If it's a booty call, you'll come under, I think. Are you bound to cover travel and food for a booty call? So that's what I'm saying. I'm just asking the question. He's so egocentric and thinks the world revolves around him. All he ever wants is sex and sex and sex and nothing more. I needed to be more careful. Also, she also said that she's sapiosexual. So, in case you don't know, sapiosexual are basically women who basically they get turned on by intellectuality and conversation. So rather than just the physical, obviously everyone gets turned on by physical, we're human beings. But sapiosexuals, they get turned on more about, they talk basically like foreplay, the back and forth. So here's the thing here. I don't think there's anything that he did that was wrong. Nothing Vini did was wrong. I'm sorry, guys, we live on planet Earth. Asking for a nude pic or for an ass pic, there's nothing wrong. What is wrong is you ask for an ass pic, the woman says no, then you keep pestering and pestering and pestering, and then you then insult it. Oh, why did you say me? Now that's wrong. Now then you're just being a loser. Asking for an ass pic, there's nothing wrong. I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong there. From what I saw, Vini did nothing wrong. He asked for an ass pic. She said no. And I said, oh, sorry. Respect comes first. Boom. Vini is completely innocent. Like, please tell me what Vini did that was wrong. Because if you say that him asking for a nude pic is wrong, you don't live in the real world. You don't. I'm sorry. Vini is a man. Men ask for nude pics or nude videos. And see, this is what the key thing is. You have to add context. Because basically, Dave Chappelle, he actually had a really good bit about this. Because he said, I think he said on his skit though that so a woman dresses in a very voluptuous way, very sexy way, that's very appealing. And then the woman says that all because I dress this way doesn't mean that you can talk to me all sexually. You got to respect me, even though your cleavage is showing and you're dressed in a very alluring way. And the Dave Chappelle then goes that imagine if a police guy just walking down the street, and then you go to the policeman and be like, oh my gosh, someone just robbed me, please help me. Then the police guy says, all because I'm dressed this way doesn't mean that I now have to. You see, so yeah. So my thing is, I don't know what their exchange is prior to this. And I don't know whether she came across as somebody who was very sexual. And guys, again, you have to live in the real world. There are women who, from just meeting them, they are very much more sexual people. And then there's the girl next door. There's the regular one. So my thing though is I don't know what background they have between the both of them, where Vini felt that, oh yeah, the way that we've been going back and forth here, here's the thing. Guys, you have to do the math here. The way that she's talking, they've had a back and forth. And guys, this is just classic ABC. She just feels that she just wants to be a lot more respected by Vini. 100%. So 100%, I think that she has probably been, this is my thing, and maybe I'm wrong. And I'm sure guys will say you're being a male chauvinist, you're being a thing and everything. Maybe I'm wrong. So my inkling is she has probably sent a sex video. She has probably sent very alluring videos. And then Vini's like, yo, send a thingy video and everything. And she's like, whoa. No. So my thing though is you have to use context. What their prior relationship is. Because my thing is that why would Vini even say that? Vini saying that out of the blue doesn't make any sense. He'd only say that because he believes that, oh yeah, she's the kind to send that sex pic. You would not. I'm telling you right now, people say, oh, you're keeping for Vinny. I would believe that Vinny would not just send that to a girl next door, just to a random chick. He's not doing that. Like if it was, let's say, like a Regina Hall or like a Gabriel Union, from back in the day. Like Gabriel Union is the very girl next door type. But then if it's a Brianna Moore, or if it's like an old school Pam Grier, then things get a bit different. Or like an Island Alvarez, or a Francesca MS. Then you're like, okay, bro, let me say what's up. So there's girl next door, and then there's So, but the key thing to notice, and I want to bring this up. He's not this dude. He's not Mason. Because for Mason, we had the audio, we had the tapes, and we heard what he was trying to do. So for Mason, that's just all bad. Like basically, it's indefensible. What we heard on those tapes from Mason is indefensible. So what Mason did and what Vinny did, they're not in the same existence. Because what Mason did, no, that is just, bro, it's pretty much sexual assault. It's not like, oh no, it's sexual assault. It is criminal, and we all know how that got solved. Go on Google and just look up Stockholm syndrome. I don't even need to say, just go look up Stockholm syndrome, and that is how everything got resolved in that situation. So don't compare it to this. So my thing here is, guys, come on, bro. So this was what I ask you guys. Again, I remember. So I still want an answer. So tell me below. I still want an answer to that, which is, do you need to pay? Are you bound to pay travel and food for a booty call? Now, it would be nice. Okay, let me. If you're a football player and elite, and you play for Real Madrid, and you're one of the best players for Real Madrid, you should. You should. Travel, like Vini, you should. Vini, if you're having a booty call, you have to cover travel and food. Come on, you're a football player earning thousands a week, cover travel and food for a booty call. If you're a regular guy, 9 to 5, struggling to make ends meet, I'm sorry, you're not bound to cover travel and food for a booty call. You're not. Now, you should be a good host and everything fine, but it's a freaking booty call, bro. It's like, okay, even if you're coming from far off and everything, okay, yeah, okay, I'll try and maybe meet you halfway, but I'm struggling as well. I'm trying to push through from my head, and it's a booty call. There is nothing that says if it's a booty call, pay for travel and food. I'm sorry. If it says that in the manual, please show me the manual where it says if you have a booty call, no matter what your financial situation is, you should cover travel and food. If you're a top tier football player playing for one of the biggest clubs in the world, you should cover travel and food. So again, overall, you shouldn't, but within context, for Vini, you should. Vini, you should. But guys, please tell me what Vini did that was wrong here. And so guys say all he wants is sex. Okay, is there anything? Again, so if a guy is super horny or super sexually active, is there anything wrong there? Guys, why am I here? Why are you here? The reason why I'm here and you're here and everybody is watching here is because a man and a woman had sex, and then I was born, and all of you guys were born. So this whole thing of, he loves sex. Guys, like to quote one of my favorite movies of all time, the Cable Guy, it's just skin, Steven. So trust me, it's not that, okay, he's obsessed about sex and he's super horny. Okay, what's the big deal? Like, it's just sex. It's not a big deal. I just think that in maybe certain societies, sex is very taboo. And talking about sex is taboo and being sexual is very taboo. But when you just look at it, it's like it is the most natural biological thing in life. It's natural. There are things a lot more than being obsessed with sex. So do you want him to be obsessed with alcohol? Obsessed with drugs? I don't even want to do this video. Go to Google and look up what a Japanese under 20 coach was looking at on the plane. I don't. It is so disgusting. I didn't even want to say it because I was on Reddit and I saw it. Just go look up. Just go to Google. 'Cause I'm not going to say it right now. Just go to Google. Say Japanese under 21 coach and see what you. I think Japanese under 21 or under 20 coach. I think it's the under 20 World Cup. The under 20 coach, and look at what he was looking up. And the guy said that, oh, I didn't know it was wrong. I don't even want to go there because put this way, it's the worst crime you can commit. he was watching the worst thing you can watch, the worst. So again, there are far worse things than a guy saying, "Can I see a titty vid? Can I see a booty vid? Can I see a nude vid? Can I see you in freaking lingerie? Can I see you bent over in lingerie?" I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong there. But I reiterate, what is wrong is if you keep pestering and demanding that of the lady, then that's wrong. But I will stand 20 toes down. There's nothing wrong in asking for a vid. If you don't get the vid, you move on. You move on. So it's as simple as that and everything. And then guys will say, "Oh my gosh, Vini, you should settle down. Why are you going around bringing it on everyone?" You do you. Let Vini do him. There are people that will, of course, settle down, sit on everything. But if I'm a football player, I'm mega rich. I play for Real Madrid. Let's just say that I ain't getting married. I'm living the bachelor's life. And I'm enjoying it. And I'll pay for it. And I'll pay for travel and food. Okay, that's good. I'm done. Like the vid. Jonah, become a member. Patreon peeps, check off. Remember, Patreon peeps, the members hangouts is on Spotify. So if you're on Patreon and you're a Patreon member, you can access the members hangouts on Spotify for you to listen to on Spotify. And more Patreon stuff is coming up very soon. So watch that. I'll let you guys know. Member picks, members hangouts every Monday, and more members videos are coming up very soon, especially some vlogs for Patreon, more exclusive vlogs, more exclusive vids for my members out there. So it is what it is. Like the vid, subscribe if you guys hit the subscribe button over there, subscribe over there, and just later tonight for the hangouts where we should discuss this topic and more. Peace out.